Hello, my name is Mackenzie Kent, and I'm here to talk to you all about why it's important to breastfeed. Breastfeeding is a topic that has been in the headlines a lot lately for our country. Everyone has an opinion about it lately. Should a woman be allowed to breastfeed in public? How old is too old to nurse a toddler? Breastfeeding isn't something new. It is something that women have been doing since the beginning of time. In today's world, though, we are bombarded with ads and opinions. The moment you register with your doctor, you receive a can of formula and a bunch of formula coupons. While formula is a wonderful thing, it was created as a life-saving milk replacement. Only once big corporations saw dollar signs did it start to be marketed as an all-around milk replacement. Tonight, I'm here to talk to y'all about why it's important to breastfeed and some of the many reasons why you should. Breastfeeding really is a public health concern. It is something that we need to encourage mothers to do, and we need to support mothers while they breastfeed. The benefits of breast milk is an ever-growing list. For babies, the most important time to receive breast milk is during the newborn phase. Colostrum is considered liquid gold. It can really fight off health horrible illnesses. Some of the other reasons why breastfeeding is important is because of allergies. It helps eliminate most allergies that kids have, along with helping to avoid type 1 diabetes. Asthma is also greatly reduced in infants that are breastfed. Infants that are breastfed also do not get as severely ill as their formula feeding companions. Along with that, SIDS is also greatly reduced in an infant that is breastfed. Another reason to breastfeed is for the skin to skin. Skin to skin is very important for a newborn. It helps regulate their body temperature and keeps them warm during their fragile first days. Also, infants that are breastfed are less likely to need braces as they grow older. With how infants latch onto the breast, it helps form their mouth in the proper way that keeps their mouth formation growing the right way. Now, there are many reasons why you should breastfeed an infant. You should also breastfeed, or mothers should also breastfeed for some very important reasons. When a mother breastfeeds right after birth, her uterus starts to close or starts to shrink. This happens much more quickly than a formula feeding mother. Also, it can help keep her from postpartum hemorrhaging. When a mother also breastfeeds, it delays her period. It keeps that from happening up to 6 months and sometimes even a year or longer. Because of this, you can also use breastfeeding as a form of birth control. While you have to follow very certain guidelines to make sure it's effective, within the first 6 months it can be used, but you also have to make sure that you do not introduce any other bottles or pump too much. Mothers that exclusively pump are not covered under the breastfeeding birth control. Don't know why, but it has to do with something, how the baby latches compared to a pump. Breastfeeding also helps lower postpartum depression in many women. This also lowers the risk of reproductive cancers. Women that breastfeed are less likely to have breast cancer, and they're also less likely to have ovarian cancer. Now, to breastfeed, you don't need many supplies. You actually pretty much just need yourself and the baby. Now, some other things are very important to have, like breast pads, because you will leak. When you use breast pads, you can get the disposable kind, or you can even be economical and get the kind that you wash. A nursing bra is also very helpful, but it isn't needed. You can simply just pull down your current bra. Nipple cream is something that you can get from your doctor. You don't have to actually buy it yourself. A boppy is something that's also very helpful, but you don't have to have either. It helps support the baby, and you just wear it, and it helps your arms get less tired. A nursing cover is a personal choice. Some mothers want to feel more modest, and that's just fine. You can use a blanket, you can get a personalized special cover that goes around your neck, or you just pull up your shirt and cover your breast that way. A pump is another thing. Now, most pumps nowadays are covered under your insurance. You have a couple different options that you can pick from. And with those options, they usually come with a good supply of a few things that you'll need. With the pump, you just pump as you need if you're able to stay home and breastfeed. Even if you aren't, you can take your pump to work, and employers are mandated to give you time to pump for your infant. You'll only need a few supplies, like bags or bottles. You can reuse bottles to save money. And also, you can get battery packs so you don't always have to be attached to a wall. Along with that, you can also make homemade pumping bras. You don't even have to buy anything, just use an old sports bra that you have. Breastfeeding is an important choice to make. It helps protect the mother and the baby. It's not just one-sided. You'll never have to worry about packing extra supplies. All you'll need is yourself. You won't have to worry about the right temperature. You also won't have to worry about running out. It's always there. And nighttime feeds are a breeze compared to having to get up and make a bottle. I hope this gives y'all more information about breastfeeding and why you really should, and why you should also help support any mother you see out breastfeeding. Have a good night.
Oh, I'm Trina. Elizabeth Ludke.
Joe Ludke.
Say hi.
Hi.
There you go.
Heather Schroeder.
And as usual, the husband behind the camera.